Good morning and welcome to Netu Television. My name is Nana Yao Asantieboa and this is the Dialogue Show. Yeda wase se mribia wo hwe yen ewo ahanom. Onyankopon onhia na onye wo kese. Ene anope is very simple. Good morning in Sempera, wherever you may be. We wish you all the best. The crew, everyone is ready and we are good to go. We'll have sports with Kofi Amponsa Osiahene. Then CJ Winters will bring you the entertainment or showbiz news. We start with some motivation for you this morning. And this is what we have for you in terms of motivation. This, every word, every act, every deed that you sow will bear fruit. But then, the trial is refining you, the test is maturing you, the valley is preparing you, the delay is disciplining you, and God is working for you. I've been there before, and I'm telling you this. Adieni nyina ne se, ohawo atiti a wukomu sese no, mafamuda, minim se diete. Ebe ya ose bibi eni ho no ma ebe boa, ba bibi ho no ma ebe den ebe boa. Eno ne erade. Emra Yesu Kristo ba asasi so no ohawo ne atete a ofam nti okọ the book of John or Kasimbi or say in this world you have trouble, but remember I've conquered it. Just have faith ewo Onyankopon mu na megidi se ohawo na wukomu no obeyi wu afimu. Emra Joseph, one of the greatest stories in the Bible. Emra ni nuanom ton no anasa osondaye no waye nipa kese no. Ni nuanom felt say he was a threat. But he wasn't. Senka Joseph enim so obeko prison, obeko through that hardship, and ka on dampo na wasondaye. But then God was preparing him for something bigger. That's how life is. You may go through challenges. You'll be insulted. You'll be abused. A lot of things will go on. You will fall into the pit. But remember this, they are all preparing you for something big. I had to say honorable akompreko Agyapong. Baby a ofi, baby a wababidu. He's been through the valley. Now God is about to honor him with the bigger thing. That's how God does it. But then there is a conditional clause. Galatians 6:7. Whatsoever a man soweth, you will reap. Very simple. Every act, every deed, every action that you take will bear fruit. Oh, yeah, no, then you need to prepare yourself now. Action be a wobeye no, I won't so at the mount. It is a wee bibia na wakai ochina. Ye nuanom almina for assembly omoka. Also the winim. Maybe ye bia or the winim. Either it will bear good fruit and that's a bad fruit. So what are you preparing yourself for? It's my wish. Say anope yesi na watch from the last week of the month of October. You have something that will build you up. That the trial will not keep you down there. You will not be in that valley forever. Because you've sown a good seed and definitely it will germinate. Definitely it might desire results. Onyankopon onhyira ye nyina sa wahwe yen so afimu ni nyina abedum pempenso wi na ode enwura afifufro mu. Enche Kofi Amponsa the sports bebro. But now what you and answer now what you atwamu on the school for eru open. Na abika say ade china sa wante asem fofora na kire say ade enchi ye. Say the aba ne say school for no. Ye say omuyi omuti. Eno so akoye a problem kese. Na abayo ba kwa mani da nanim efia he passed through this house. Nikiat, I think I got the name right. Wakopie infantiman. Now we share abofra that tender age while rising to stardom. Now suddenly ye unity. ABC wo kumase ma parents no na ada na ya yese ni yi me beti na. Let me tell you this. Abofra no de ne ko school say onkoye den. Onko suade anaso onkoye stylish. Gone are the days na ye can human rights and the abedu baby ayedui. Last week Madam Elizabeth Ohene etro article be about Mauli School, almost celebrating almost 75 years. All kind about almost discipline. okwa adia or students ni nyina na yechi any whole and class would be school. We felt say a punishment, but no. You need to prepare your school farm practically. So Mauli School was noted for one of the greatest things I know so omoye. Henone omo pork dinner, which comes because they have a piggery farm. These are things are a pija mofrano. Now we need na udu baby also me fear kran esem ye backyard garden. And your punishment. Most of our leaders are not penny for edu baby edu nyina no. And then enomo firm. That discipline. Kaki na yeshe no. Enya se kaki ni she na ye nkrofo feel. Onim. Emma akola no feel say he's also part of it. Na si ejai said the chroma aye challenge. Na we haircut, we are unity same way and kolani bi will feel inferior. And they will not have that confidence to learn. But ya konye nyina se shatare baako. Enti no wo mami o ska papa ni sika. That's it. I had a daughter who attended St. Rose's. And Jackie, the musician, had a sister there. Abofana and cancer ni Jackie. A day Jackie Babesra and a sister no. There was commotion in the school. Yeah. Assuming so kaya, they will look at that little girl in a different way. And sometimes, and yet at the forefront, we are preparing these children for the future. Na mesre yenuanom superstars no. Ebasenya, please, let's be reasonable. Mami yenye populist awo niema bi hu. Thinking say na chese ye hu sa abofra na ba ni trinwi a waye guso said ye private schools no. This is a different entity. School bia e wo ne mra ode ye adwuma. Mesremu ene se wuntumi sa ne ma ya me pacha abofra no wie school a Valley View they don't even venture. They are strict with certain things because of their faith. And I always applaud them for that. Mesre, emofra ne da chi hu hia. Wo parent, wo ye guardian. Hwe said the emofra dresses say ewo krom. Are you happy? Look at the way they speak. Are you happy? What do you think will happen when we allow things to go the way they are going now? Enye papa. Discipline is the supreme command of God. Without discipline, you cannot do anything. Yes, Obeka say, and you need to obey in a bema discipline. I agree with you to some extent. But let's obey rules. When you obey, another chest your discipline. Yebesre, bebri. Last week, in the same paper, a year graphic to be precise, Yaw Agyapong, former editor, and now Yejuma or graphic corporation. Why a media commission chairperson da. Otro article be legalizing recklessness. That's Okada any moto need a kikahu. And I tell you what, say uyeka rate at which moto and now Okada any abobo ya whatever no eku nkrofo na epra oma, you'll be amazed. What are we looking for? Populism or reasoning? The 9-4 krobi kase etihwe na the 9 mienu moto yi se wonam na wutwa kwan mu a wo hu se moto na wo dodge ana se car na wo dodge because moto no ono direction bia ofi ho no eba every direction, even baby a eye pavement ani pafa kra no osemefa ho the opposite direction they will be riding there. But because you build it on that argument that there is no job, therefore we need to legalize recklessness, which is quite unfortunate. I quite remember NDC government some time ago, was it 2012 or something? Somebody banned the Okada. But omoba no and almost shemra no. One MP Kasenya in the region, it will not happen because of unemployment. So what has changed? Because most of them support them. So we need to do it. Men can't say you know no use Okada no so say. Think about it very well. Say ye mranso and ebe cover omo. Ye mran said ye be ya traffic is so ye nyina ye gina. And then wo driving na say wo dodge porto a wan hwa obebo moto or right and as left. Because no or obey rules no one say omoba. It's my wish ubenya opportunity ewo eye Zongo Junction hanom na wahu extent of this trouble. Yamompaye and Serade. So that our leaders will be reasonable with some of the things they want to do to this country. And ye bibia ana sefata se ye. Yeah, there may be unemployment in the country. Let's pose the question. Why so much unemployment? Then yenhwe si benya solution at the amana. Ma yem kase ejuma ni ontino ye mamofra no edidi dem. Moto edi uhwonum wo nan ye kotwa onsa. Then what do you get? I will pause for now. Na sports aba. Kofi amponsa the sports bebro. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Eko Morocco. Unfortunately, things did not work out well for them. Manchester United, is that the resurrection of the devil? What is happening to Liverpool? Yes, basketball and Sensembe Bre ana Ekomu Awahonum. Ghana Premier League, surprise results etoja. And so and said that you will be ni nyina Nana Kofi amponsa osia hene at the Bebro sports so. Owia CJ Winters at the entertainment and so at the Bebro. Mwafide nonda hanum. This is the Dialogue Show. We'll be right back after this short break with sports.
Watch more by Brasso, the cost of the sports, you know, Babecha here. Net2 TV, the dialogue. So, Basia, A to Z about sports. Ghana, Sem, African, Sem, yes, definitely now come on. Yeah, live now on Facebook, Net2 TV GH, live on YouTube, Net2 TV GH. Na share link na obi on the cost of world of sport. Frame Kofi, Amponsa, Usia, and many team in I crado. Your favorite sports segment no and na ye de e ba no pay be sha say e fi Ghana Premier League enter match the 7 and ra and cry across folk e host to be any Gold Stars 90 minutes e produce 2-2 si production madara man enko e menra has folk yes versus be any Gold Stars enti sidom say en de bia no na was ye ko na ye ma these exclusive videos and pictures of our own Ghana Premier League. Into we near Hassle folk, be any Gold Stars. And no more fee a year, Tana no more eba pitch and so for the big game na basso and rano, ewo Accra Sports Stadium. Menti Capito Mahasino, Benjamin Asari, SMC scene. Nako kita records be in the GPL. 5 matches, 5 clean sheets. Benra, Samuel Atakumi of a Gold Stars. I ended that record no at the ama a year goalkeeper and ra where some of the goals in be and record so abra Samuel Atakumi in making sure say Mama Tanakasa against Accra folk Accra Sports Team and na wayo wayo soon say fantastic goal edema has team no na enika na kono in fact George Parku so she go. Bien go sas 2 goals in yano. If you hear the foot of a year, Samuel Atakumi one a buy. And a husband there, George Parku and Abraham Wayu, and they produced that 2 goals. Continental Club Masters has to focus. So you know the results of games are so far in the GPL. All right, now you can. So it started last Friday night. Yes, so on Friday night, game course. So I'm out to say, I decided to say Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the games. Into Friday night in Heart Lions, Enya a win over Baseke Holy Stars. That was 3-0. Then on Saturday live, and also GPL 2 games, so then Stars, and to say, Dreams FC by a goal to nil. Then on Sunday live, about 6 matches at a complete match day number 7 with these results. Mediama Enya win over All Blacks 1-0. Samates Nya 2-0 win over Hoho United. Nations Ashe 11 wonders by 3-2. Young Apostles game on Ibrahim just boy NBA 1-1. Has to focus the Makada say Ombo 2-2 in that game say course. So GPL match the 7 games are course so far. Ewo Ghana has the standings now after match the 7. The positions of air clubs in our league table net after round number 7 games. Okay, so Mediama LED with 16 points, Ediana 15 points, Lions 14 points, Samates 13 points, Hasafok Tosunum with 13 points. This is Asante Kotoko Toso and Kron 8 points over 3 outstanding games. Baseke Stars in area with only 2 points to show after round number 7 games so far Ghana Premier League. Now let's talk about Krobia Asante Kotoko. Okay, ball game Morocco against WAC team no. We need second leg game. First leg happy on Kano. Krobia Lucia by a good signal. Now ball Friday night game against WAC of Morocco. They lost by 5-1. I just say na a hard just say the rate at which I now goes in banana no do. Aggregate Krobia Lucia by 6-1. This is the second time a Ghanaian club recently suffer with a 5-goal margin. This same club has a folk echo GB and a Krobia so akoji a hard pa. Now they want to say be any goal stars and so echo yes Kabili and also Ankoye. The results by na enye too encouraging. All right. Oh, video here that's this is what we talk about a big club in Africa. Enye din na why de ato won eye. Edin no woye bituwa eye. But woye din ne to won na o protect na wo bo ho ban. E den na wo say make sure say always be ano obenya these massive attendance. And most stadium on cry. Na are wasem. Has pabo my private numbers na very disturbing. Same as Kumasi and Kwe. About the hair. Just the video back. Mame work just share the crowd. And they've been consistent too. They've been consistent. Always be making sure say the stadium no be filled to capacity. What do I say? Minim they me as a supporter of a club in Tia Sundays mean to me and support my club. I don't get it. Blasters, Bogima, massive attendance. You accept say yes, the quality no can be. But who as a supporter also was said the saying. And they are Asante Kotoko aton or topmost striker. I better more diama a Libya club. Obia diaro because no a player no to be traded Kakaba Stadium. But today club and so like I just say Omuhieska. I don't think that no me no study as supporter say was say my debiano. You go support team. Say there be a team between generate and fans kakra. What you say? Between you see this same numbers so it will go give a day sponsorship. Baby anywhere, company be anywhere, club work edit these numbers. Equachoma say these are numbers. Inti sponsorship don't near pay see on be there doubt because always be a supporter still making sure say on presence no or more feel. So and I pay may encourage you be say this is our own Ghana Premier League. At the same cry the one no. Ya mo me enko na enko support your class. Now, yen cross borders no. Okay, you fi Africa. Now yen call a year Europe kakra because weekend the Arsenal enya win, United enya win, Liverpool elusie, Chelsea elusie, City elusie. Then also the big game El Clasico also Madrid nya 2-1 win over Barcelona. He enjoy.
This Eza against his former club with a fine finish. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Look at that. Proud to be an Arsenal player, chest puffed out, pointing to the sky. And look at that. Almost like a karate kick. Bang! No chance for Henderson. Great finish.
Rice goes short to Ezra, gets it back, Declan Rice with his left foot now, clips one in. Then it comes in, oh, it's off the bar. And Rice again. There's a handball appeal in there, the ball was charged down, it's still not cleared. So close to a second goal. Saka cuts inside. Saka shoots! Ooh, not far wide.
Oh, a lovely bit of play from Arsenal. Gabriel will get that far post, he hits the crossbar, and then this strike from Rice, and then Saka goes close.
Gabriel looking for the run of Trossard. He almost took it down, he did! Right across, and it's off the line. Last-ditch defending.
Chops back on his left foot, goes down. Real show here for a penalty, not given by Anthony Taylor on the field. Fernandes finds Šeško. Šeško looks to dink it into the penalty area. Comes out to Fernandes, brought down by Casemiro. Casemiro through to Cunha. Cunha strikes it home. And if you're not going to get a penalty, you might as well score one like that. Brilliant. Matheus Cunha off the mark for Manchester United and gives them the lead against Brighton. Brilliant from the Brazilian. Given away again, Casemiro on the edge of the D. He's going to get a right foot shot away. Big deflection! Casemiro scores again this season for Manchester United. Doubles their lead in front of the scoreboard end. Wheels away in celebration. Harry Maguire-esque knee slide. And United lead Brighton by 2-0. Looks to bypass Luke Shaw. Šeško with a lovely turn, and he's got the ball away to Brian Mbeumo. Mbeumo at the Stretford end! Brian Mbeumo does it again for Manchester United. Can't stop scoring, and this time gives Manchester United a 3-0 lead. It's Danny Welbeck who steps up, strikes it goalwards. Brilliant finish from Danny Welbeck, who strokes it into the top left-hand corner. And even the goalkeeper at full stretch, unable to get there. In comes the head. Oh, it's 3-2. Thumped home from close range.
It was the blueprint that I'm sure would have been played over and over to Liverpool through the week. Gakpo. Runners from Viets. Gets it back, Gakpo. It was an outstretched leg, only the claim of Cody Gakpo amongst all the Liverpool players.
Well, you've seen them given, and you have to say that.
And Sharda is in plenty. He's in Oceans here. Sharda versus Mamardashvili. And it's 2-0 Brentford. And it was just far too easy. Conor Bradley. Can he find a cross? He can to Ekitike. And Kirkez has given Liverpool a lifeline. His first Liverpool goal. And it could be vital just before the break. Tara. And they do get the decision this time. So there's a check for a potential penalty here for the challenge from Virgil van Dijk.
After review, the challenge by Liverpool before is on the line. My final decision is penalty.
Well, it's the man in red-hot form, Thiago, who puts Brentford 3-1 up. Only Erling Haaland and Antoine Semenyo have outscored this fella so far this season. His 6th Premier League goal. Soboslai does really well. Salah takes it down brilliantly and scores brilliantly as well. A flash of brilliance from Mo Salah.
To show us what he can do here, it's Garnacho going for goal! His first in Chelsea blue. And it's taken the Blues just 4 minutes to go in front. A familiar celebration makes its debut at Stamford Bridge, and it's Chelsea 1, Sunderland 0. There's a loopy sort of throw, and it broke out for Traore, and then it's smuggled in for the equaliser from Isidore. Well, Mukiele's long throw-in caused all sorts of trouble in the Chelsea defence. They couldn't get it away. And there was Isidore to score his 4th of the season. Ken James goes near post, helped on. Garnacho. Well, Robin Roofs didn't know much about that, but he made the save.
He did incredibly, didn't he, Garnacho, if he got that on the target.
Cucurella. Oh, good cross. Came for a step out. Shot deflected behind.
Well, the touch is a brilliant one. It's a great ball in, first and foremost. There look to be, what, 2 or 3 takers here for Marc Cucurella. Well, there's 3 of them back there, isn't there, to make sure.
Lumped up to Brobbery. All of a sudden, Chelsea have got a problem here. Tosin manages to get in his way. Still Brobbery. And chance here to win it, and it's guided into the bottom corner by Talby.
Kudus' corner. High and back across and nodded in by Mickey van der Ven. Kudus with such a deep delivery. And hung up. And O'Brien. Everton strike back with a set piece of their own. Spurs are upset about something and they're in the ear of Craig Pawson.
The final decision is an indirect free kick in the 6-yard box.
Back out to Colomawani. Bentancur drives. Not clean. Porras cross. In on the keeper, Van der Ven again. How about this?
All right, so European highlights and idea man. Yeah, hey EPL table no table because Arsenal LED okay. I just say Omeniabre as usual. Always they've been consistent. Every season be no much say your club you can rely on say some winning leg no. Arsenal they always be no. They be consistent. No one that say LED a year. Let's sign after round number 9 games across so far in the EPO. Let's talk about basketball. Okay, so Spintex Nights, a basketball, busy, Spintex. Now, when some ball Greater Accra Basketball League, no playoffs no so last Friday, Ewak Sports Stadium, in your win over versus Ghana team no that was 70 against 41 into ball a year spin test night for no so about say omo boy adwuma pa omo basketball no ya na akono enika you love them that's a year spin test night for you. All right, the entire na me boy adwuma na fe do so ebre no aben pa ebre no aben okay ebre no aben aka some few months bi pe na Ken Ohene Agyapong said the CI for nyina agya to me say he's the only person obeboa na yen youth no yen adwuma ye no ebre no aben na edobi ho ya na natural omo kodu yendi maminchi a ebusuafo na wo ho ni nyina lawyer Charles amodate ne Kofi manager team na ka ho ni nyina omo kodu yendi no mudu yendi ho no yen youth no yen youth no mebo no because of yehu akompreko Agyapong no na yeni age che se yen wo hyenye etina wo se yen ye difference so man hu se waba yaje na tumu na we are just on standby say and before the beba 31st of January 2026 ni ato abadiama no wo de yenti youth no wo yendi ho yete se Kennedy Agyapong aba ye constituency wo yendi ho no wo de yenti youth no yendi ho ni ameto aso
that's why anytime come uncle cannot to cross video the story I mean to what has done some Kencity Agyapong when he is down live gun some ne bama na tete bango na the story ni them the people that continue to ni man some
Kencity Agyapong the feel of family so it is so ko wini katinyo kwaza tumani antumsha this is the people yang otekan katuma to kujilala so me promise ya kat me believe you know it sizanya la benya nyesumanam tu but me number 1 number 1
and today that's why anytime come uncle cannot to cross video the story I mean
all right na de huye no e ade ba kope because on me say Ken Ohene Agyapong penewo that track record say ye create jobs na ye make sure say adwuma na ye creating so no ebe san agya na so for so many years because opene no watna abrochire pen enti sa adwen na ye create jobs no or da adwen no enti youth ne hu ni san say ye ni age because when that so say he is the only person who get that track record say ye create jobs more than 7,000 workers are omoda pay list so that is the point 7,000 workers are omoda pay list so and that is a track record see a creative job na ade bako say wo so selling so ya ade bako say to ni nyina no kenwo because le bia me can say wo start here na 2 TV 80 Oman FM how many years 18 solid years but still adwuma no 18 team that is the difference what you say enti adwuma ne de he is the only one. It's a youth. They won't be an energy because adwuma. That is Ken Agyapong for you. 8 hour internal pay. You better be biasi. Ye youth in there. We are just on standby. Every day can be by a na ya talk about because I can't pay. What they want show this week. And you fair. Ama for pray ko USA ko Canada a factory job ya de bia meka ka kempene nya ko yatumi ye adwuma in the banking sector and other sectors but 90% of Ghanaian youth to ko nyina no a factory work say adwuma ya so no pani no e de abaga na he ya o say manakunya no na on tretre mu on biebie mu na enso me no mi no so ye da tinti o nye de ono bedi etire bia ka eye say bia ye ho toen da bi ya ben ni betumi di enhan no hada se de a kire wo de wa wo share wa de esu wo ma baka no obia show de wo we no abana koto ye show working e de na wo de kire de nti na wo se ye to abada ma wo e no na ekosi wo de wa wo we enyo bi na say that is a complex Agyapong for you tiawa tujas me da say ma me na Benjamin de Sintayasi na mena focus ase na mena elekemase strong production team omubadwuma pa wonderful guys Robert Phil we heavy Frame Osia and Yekamre Bar. Yenia Penny, the most utility player in Kencity Media Limited. Number one. The beer. Nana yaw asante eboa. Etwaso. Edi favorites. The dialogue. Etwaso. Good morning.
I've seen a very beautiful and handsome thing this morning. And I enlightened me. I'm also putting that same energy on you. Okay? I've seen a very rich man putting on Googles. Happy weekends as well. And I hope say your weekends, no, it was just as it should be. Bene sakai mapi or Japan weekends for people. Hello, Kemini. Matueno will lay behind the mopo my demio. My was sweet in the I was saying that I love shows so entertainment bits though we are entering into it. So wherever you are, please be with me. Let's do this. So it continues on the show. I was here and send me an pay made you come out at the no it be any saying. Lumba's family has decided that Kosia Sewan Odobroni will observe widowhood rights where a akwesi abuache and Shatawale visit Charter House after Chatterfest 2025. And then also we would see some other stories like men are scarce, women are not, from our legendary Akosia Agyapong. Emia ebuso, emema ehu ena. So we dive into all these stories. CJ Winters my name, Abiranana, Sabri Amijina Heya, my sweet kama de succulent no. Meda swa me virgin. Once ya see I was sending me momo. Okay, good. Now ya wish I say with Eye Odobroni and I say wa ne story no. Me sure that the Lumba I wouldn't baby the late Daddy Lumba. ne yerenum ebie sesi ano whether you like it or yes no e wasa wogi tumu se ne yerenum eyemienu na court ho semsem a eba ye na ye maame sewa akosua sewa ede eye no ho semsem ede court akire so no nkuto no ye oba o se fata se also ye kuna if so no ye oyire na yire aka nyina no eni nkrata bia so nti ono ana also ye yire o de asemi kodu court na court ye nhwehwemu abusuafo nso ye nhwehwemu no ansa na court baaye no na abusuasem anase abusua pani e wo hodata nti abusua so de wonanga si ho ehyemu a eye wo se wo ya amane ni amamre bia wo beye bia na wo se kwa amamre kwanso wenya court nsemsem bia na yi e na kwesi aboagi kyeremu a o se sabri de ni abusuafo ekosi agina anise emia mienu ni nyina won nyina no wo beye kuna abusuya he video no
meeting koso kuna no mba mienu nyina so omoye Peace FM esanse amamere munum penifo se ne nyama tie na so mienu ye nananom ne omosie no no ena kuna no hwana abeya ama no ebusua pani na o ya ama no ebusua no na yie no ene hye bi esi na so ntiene akosua ebi edu no se court na ba akotwe nananom atrase omo trase no mumienu nyina amonye. This is the information. Na koyo nso de wudi na chi a akosua be ma unsa AC4. This is our information we are picking. Meeting koso kuna no mba mienu nyina kuna no hwana abeya ama no ebusua pani na o ya ama no ebusua no na yie no ene hye bi esi na so.
So as usual, this one no, it doesn't hear any further introduction mubia. Enti emia mienu no akosua sewa eni odobroni omu nyina no emprempren no ebusuafo se obeye kuna edi ama ebusuya pani. Na ebusuafo Ghana fu nyina wiase nyina na chese more dancehall star eye Shatta Wale. Anamu se na Monday ntimi nyanzo bwaze kakra and na Shatta Wale. Akwakodi Charter House office no ensnahwe na ensnahwe no enkomo pi na ene koso ene den Charter first year oyeye na aboafa wiase nyina mo kire se wayade no na Charter House production so eka ho bi ene ma no ekoye santi no mo di enchia ne aseda ekoma omo na nye enu nkuto no mo kan yo abra mo kodu oho no na Sami Flex ekasaye yentie enkomo a oni omo ediye no.
We are coming from Shatta Movement as well as Beyond Control, and here we appreciate relationship and partnership. After making history that the whole world is talking about, we have decided to also go back to our partners, the strategic people that we did this history with, to say thank you to them. So I think last Monday we were at the office of MUM. And today, it's just right that we come here at Charter House as well, because without you, we couldn't have achieved that feat. Today, we're also here to, first of all, fraternize with you, because we don't intend to do this only last Saturday. We want to do this in the future as well. So if you have partners, reliable partners that you can do this with, always make sure you come to them. So we are here to, one, fraternize with you, and two, to say thank you, and we can plan for future prospects as well.
Sure. Thank you very much. I think that as much as you mentioned last week's feat, you didn't do justice to it. So for the benefit of those who may not know, let me just reiterate the highlights of last week. It was a historic moment that had 13 days of promotion. In addition to that, you had the whole of SM Movement plus adjunct supporters wearing white, throwing the place to experience everything about it. And so
we are coming from Shatta Movement.
Enti and Sarah Mukodi, obi bisa say, "Hey, na Shatawale Akwachata was the news about? It's a very big news, like it's a very huge news. And then, yeni na yebeka ya 2019. Shatawale in Stoneboy, omunya sa ntokwa ye bi mutwitwi tuo na de ade wo stage ya. If you honomo no, it is almost a Telecel Music Awards. But since then, no Shatta any omuni enchirichiri mu oni omuni hwe. Grandma Ghana futre mu ase akra na awards ne kra nye de kra bio. Cause Shatta ni modi ane de na mo ye. Enti na obeye ne Shatta Fest no mko hu so. Charlie Chamai, wa onim say ye ne wa na everything no we dey do am enti no. Charlie, my bra na embe sponsor. And na say da o de koma omo ne enti dey say na omo so omo hwe say in the future no e dey na be koso ana. Enti no Ghana for Asha say adwindwin say and dey betinya ba say award scheme no ometinya nominate no and then erebokoso. We are all waiting to hear the good news that comes after this one. Now we are still on Shatta's issue. Me patcho Shatta first year na that's why yegina so na Shatta ese said ya amanfo pi na kasa the media, the bloggers, everybody, individuals kwa kasi. Dia why the artists be any Ghana ha no ma obetimi ayesa and then nkofo opuli ye nkofo opuli ba bonten sofu bia tse sofu bia kra ni Ghana ha no ma o very powerful obetimi apuli enipa pi on 31st night krampo. It's not happening. And na Shatta ababa be kasa bu se ma me read the Shatta ensem no kan ye ni bi enfantro said ya obehu e wo screens no so no wa obehu se ni din na da so no Charles ni ama mensa or say any artist in Ghana can also do what I did at the Independence Square with discipline and hard work. Please let us stop comparing us, the artists. Me, I'm tired of this timing wasting statement. I only came to show every youth the road, and that's impossible go turn possible. Professor Shatta has spoken. Professor Shatta has spoken. And see the brouhaha about it, and I Shatta say, na Stoneboy say na ninyina no ensi. Shatta say ono ankasa na waye na ade and ono ankasa na waba bontin say eye maka kakra muncha so artists bia betumi afele Independence Square honom if only say you dwumaden na we are disciplined that you can also do it into way no it doesn't hear any interest ho bia fe na hwan na Shatta say na Shatta eye muncha so until from now no I hope say we are going to do away with that, right? No, we should encourage other artists so no try na na ebusia legendary akufo-addo ye maame ba kope na ochiremu a ana mo kase emia ho ye na emia papa ho ye ma ye na open marriage material a na ho ye na pa ye maame chiremu anya sa na eteda ochiremu o man chirechiremu nti a okasa no ebusia na san chirechiremu yi ekoso ewo Mayorba Jumedi so ewo Neto television so on Thursday ena san komodi twin ekoso nti enkohwe de ye maame ekan no
ese emma ho ye na enem pese me chema de mun change okay ma mu kasa asem bemma ho ye na enyo hwe emma ye tete ye faware okay ye nim se da shebe kwa aware bemma de se obeko school bemma ne hwefi enti memma ho ye na obado open marriage material is easy to get okay but to get a man obet man mo dwane obesisifi obedo obet krokro is not easy enti omuno ho ye na memma ho na memma papa ho na obo so say ena ma ho ye na ma ho ye na emma de ho ye na o ah yes yebu ebu anya obi be ye ya tete see nim say that se be kwa aware enti omo tete omo ma no omo che fie sesi edwane no but be man ho ye be ma pa no ho ye na it's not easy tom ka say ma pa ho ye na ma pa ho ye no emma papa ho ye na say emma ho ye na enem pese me chema de mun change
emma papa ho ye na and on the name of one kind of dress or something they top like emma papa ho ye na obetinya ye be ma o Oh, but you can be a man, but oh no one said that who he has. But if the papa de be kana say we be my papa or be crow, be my papa or be mausika beside a crown or de mau. And o pay papa be jina he o see your wife no send momo on be my papa or be crow, be my papa or be do kwa. And you do be fear no unkuto what to tell do sade. Why are you being so cheap? Why are you being so cheap? Hey, I don't pay to 2 and Monday, right? Master Saturday. My papa, when you're not, it's only about one was so new year. I say, what's so much to cheat? And yes, I did. I want your nephews. I will see a young Korea or Nigeria, and I say, the Anna Matako, you were Nigeria. So today, so let's do it that way. Now, you could do Nigeria, not Nollywood veteran Ngozi Owusu. Ngozi Owusu. Some guy Owusu. Ngozi Owusu. Oh yeah, actress. Nigeria, Nollywood. Yeah, share any movies be brave. And I say, hey, so what the Bema biti? Na se Bema na bo wasum back home. And I will see koto back home. No, I can't say next week, me worry. Mema we ya. Sister Johnny. 10. Now, all relationship with your Bema ne de be or no. There is nothing like he's changing after I say, wow. So by now, the Bashas in and one or the baby. Now, all you need sabo back say pine. Kai say, and one I'll be woman copy say, now go pong, and I be forward the uncle. It was a video, no, I
don't believe that marriage is a do or die affair. People will go on social media and put pictures of he slapped me, he did this, he did that. My dear, when you see correct beating, correct pummeling, you won't even remember social media. You will forget social media and start struggling for your life. When this thing is too much, you gotta move. If you take it once, forget it. You must be ready to take it for the rest of your life. And my husband is this kind of violent person. If he wants a reply from you, and you know, we women, sometimes you are not in the mood. I
just want to be on my own.
Exactly. He asked me a question and I said, Tunde, why? Please, today is not the day of quarrel. I went to the kitchen to boil water. He just broke the kitchen door. That day, I will never forget it like that. I played Bob Marley and he threw me. Honestly, one strand came out with blood. Hey! I didn't know where I got the strength from. I just picked pistol. I am telling you, I was ready to kill him that day. I don't mind going to jail. I picked the pistol from the to the door. The thing pierced through the door. And he dodged. I'm like, I was vibrating. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't believe that marriage is a do or die.
Hey, I will say I'm going for Mupao. What's your kind of marriage is not a do or die affair. And to wash you gotta move on. Move on. Then my papa be or baby or pewa crow abdo said ya what say. And to me how who enku my baby beer. Make us say crown on Samsung show ye and po. Sister, I'm not paying. No, we are not here for that. It's too early. And yes, I remember not very me. But no credit and one at the hono. And my bemba be antete. Samsung na bemba more be antete. Ono no ya one about cran and man metete. And man nipo da sani be antete wa brabuimu. Onulo. Oh, I'm being very serious here. And more be a nipa da sani be say you kunu anasa wizeri anasa wumpana. And more be antete what's it? And yes, I will be woo near Baba ye way ye. Abe no monsa. As I say, actual cheese per day, away yassi. Where yassi crobessing your guests bear 13, or your beers or your boys bear 14. And to know be wire then. It's a queen of food out and I and your mo. And your mob on pubio. And to know who are. Oko catching and coupon crassy day. Ebusia. And one no. Now, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we are still in October. And ne. Date day. Today's date is 27th of October. Na just like a crabino na October every me bisaw say wo wakwa get your breast and screened ana meaning say wonye today I am reminding you say get to a nearer hospital or clinic, go there na yen check you why me from medical kuku now ipa mo pe mo ya na here onyo hamo you never on na ola enya sa obi o no ma o say oh me dia bibi anya me nufo ne ye o ya doctor ni o ya doctor me pa cho wo nya doctor enti ne say dia hu nufo ne sa na ati o but e dia na bibi wo mu a winnim me sure enya say dia hu no na sa na ati wo modin ya na kone screening ma hospitals in Bebre now, why October we say no, I'm they're not going to take anything from you. Just go get your breast screened. Thank you so much for listening, and I know so you're going to do it. Now this one I'm looking beautiful, yeah? Let me say hi to Myla Signature for giving me this beautiful outfit, you know. I look succulent and sweet. See you Winters, sending me Dean. Thanks for staying with me here on Entertainment Debate on the Dialogue. It continues with Nana Asante. Abdulwana Medaswami Virgin. I love you guys so much, my production crew. I love you guys.
You welcome back from that short break. Thanks so much, CJ Winters. Nemo, mekompo se apumpo na EVW na yebrisi. Na ka obewi meko. Ene kaminim de besi. Apumpo ni. Ana de omo ye ni. Anyway, Adam, waraka fa bay. Aka we nyina yente. Ba Adam. Ana ama we nyina. Emema ya meba. We are silent. If say yankasa, we endure so much. So be proud as a man. Mother's Day bar, if we are singing, I will be at Father's Day bar. Now you win. But no, yeah, strugglers. A luta continua. Yeah, because so near struggle because we know without us, the world will be empty. Market. Be proud as a man. Apumpo and no more the omuye. Na kwa yumekwa. You can imagine what would have happened. Yes. Memo Akwa be word about the dialogue shows. So good morning, Sempera, wherever you may be. All the best to you. Recently, Cocoa Board is making 8 billion from small mining. That good money. The Minister for Environment and I say the Oshushe said ye bema equia yesema and I said ya near natural resources near the abate to you know. Or say you be fighting galamsey na you be here 10 billion. 10 billion. And am 8 billion. Where your common sense approach? Very simple. We need 8 billion and we need 10 billion to fix the problem. And you still want it. Why don't you stop? To quote Noam Chomsky, or say everybody is talking about terrorism. The best way I'll be to me as stop terrorism is to stop participating in it. Stop buying from illegal miners. Stop buying gold from them and save your water bodies. She say, "Ye can't galamse once a month. Ayana aye asifim because you need idea about the consequence. We know by your pretenders. If you have pictures of your water bodies, you'll be amazed. The last one to go, a river Ayensu. River Ayensu and the most part of central region in so. Kwenyako and a plants in the war. You're shutting it down. Why? Because in so many Madia Bansono, yebe niema bebri niebe. Just imagine this. Look at what is going on. All in the name say unemployment and a non abema yesika. Yeah, look at this. Where no answer be pe esichiri. Na ubi e pipe nanda udi egumna kawano. Enya ha ene yebe hu. Or how a woman. Look at these pictures. Are you proud of what is going on? And nipa to me bien anoka say yenya 8 billion. No ani nuanso asambe kase yebenya 10 billion to fix the problem. Then why don't you stop? Because you 2 billion extra and I will be spending. It doesn't make sense with due respect. Basana ye no said ye. Because tembia na say ye share that creative problem no said ye benya kwan bi say ye solving so no we rather create more problems for ourselves. Shegana ene da ho no. She said ye kuro aye. Pra is gone. Bremu is gone. Mati say esroho is it the black or white Volta and also problem abahum. All in the name of poverty. All in the name say unemployment. We vote for people to create jobs. We vote for people say omobemba unemployment abafom. We don't vote for people so mo create problems emayen. And today nkwa na wo no ma yentumi stop galamsey. But there is hope because there's this man or say patriotism, honesty and discipline. If you are a patriot, I'm sure you will not be doing what is you will not partake in what is going on now. Obe peso baby, meka akompreko Agyapong. Se onipe bia no do woman a uye de bebo ama woman ye etumpon. Onipe bia uye discipline, you be honest. Uye honest, obey discipline. Misre Ghana yempenimfo. Emiraso asase no yanye mfiye nananom ho ye hweso ama inchima. We did not inherit the land from our ancestors. We are caretakers for our children in the future. Enti se oba dachi uni ho na oba wo na bofra no deformity ho no ma abrewa na wakafie ni ye kofra ne bayfo na onim se ne papa nom ne maame nom ne create problem. Hwe eba pe ye nuanom women's aglo ne ye call national independence square ye nkoya sorry ka kire wukum se ade amoye no enye mpaibo we ye action etina akompreko say give me the opportunity. I will not tolerate this things. I will give you an alternative. And they say, Ejuma na wo pemeboa. Or kasa agriculture. Agriculture can do a lot for us. Where yaka about what cocoa alone can do. Bibia wa agriculture muno enye waste. Ade enye waste to agriculture mo eye nubai ne ade no ene di feed poultry. And that's a husband. So, bibi enu a wutugu. It is a woman youth no call the same platform. So, the alternative, ebe more dachi papa. I don't think they will participate in galamsey. But essence say you need dachi be, and that's you need vision be antino. You call for the immediate one, quick fix. oh, yen to galamsey, yen sensuno. Now the mantra is the future is now. That should be a new obi sana omoka. Oko galamsey ya. Yes, that should be a new obi, that channel, ene. And it is CSN near Benya Sika, ene. Omo aka no so bad, they will take care of themselves. That's what we are saying. Say yen ananomo yesa, anka ya mama meto. Yebesre. It doesn't make sense. So I'm making 8 billion and I'm going to spend 10 billion. I mean, we catch up now what we are saying. But we are made to believe. Recently, Minister said, waje nkrofobe 300 or more licenses. When mining omo yagalam say omo ni licenses. That's the point. And that time say nim yaji ana omo licenses omo ntumi nya adwuma no. Omo de wuni momo na make omo a omo say ade no wuni momo. That's quite unfortunate. And honorable boy, ye nyina ye no nyina ye fi kwaye mu. Enti wo ko na wo ankobra, wo hu pra, wo ko takrade, wo ko western region. Now how do you feel? Wo twa kwan ye mra wo ye abrante ana wo say wunyi ye. Na pra net sen. And now how do you feel as a human being? I say sabi ni die mo a ye ni conscience. Onyame so boy se ne nseso. Eye dan na sabi o se media da bi message Ubisa, yes, saying where the tour president is so AG security senior and some baby. Then the time to act is now. You have no idea. Chemicals, no. A travel. That a time will come. Woody sika. Na wenyan, or de shayariano, or who be. Yeah, obia why call mining industry mo ebe catchro, you will pay for it. What say environment, you will pay for it. Directly or indirectly, you will pay for it. Yen say onyame abode nko kwa. Hwede wo TV so. Ensuo anan kane yenom. Obaka se emfa ho. Emere no eba. Enche the day you be catcher say cocoa no chemicals will yen to be no and you be how serious the problem is, and it is coming. It will surely come. Honorable Akumpreko Desma Sani account da gomba mo good morning. Yenim se modu yende baby amiko school ho yes but se mo on kase me frɛ na me catcher Kenneth say onko zohe primary school na onko hwe ho. Honorable principle Ujina so are very simple. As patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Without these three things, no country or society can develop. I'm telling you. If you are not disciplined, you cannot achieve anything in life. If you are not patriotic, dear AC, you will support it. Yes. And society na ye woman no obia ade wo ho a enye a won kan wasem no is because the person benefit him. CM benefit here. What is wrong with the president saying say enough is enough? Obia on trane baby. But that's not so. Yes, sir. There is hope, and the hope is Honorable Ken Agyapong. And check said the now see ahina kano one day the 31st no it will surely come, and all that Ghanaians are waiting for is for the MPP delegates to present him that this is the flag bearer, and Ghanaians will continue from there. Bedaya ho ye bad na say ohima asanto abeka mensa wa na asante na asante e the newspaper review no ye de ebro ohima yeti say nyame adom na so onyame adom asa wo nwenwe dodo and na adwada weekend net saying nyame adom na ye boko yes say Ghana no ye nuaba ye maame akose Japan say enye oba pa na ye pewu e ma ne de train mu fa ware ba ye pe bema papa
papa say.
The obetumi ahwemo. Some de de bi ahwemo. Sasa na mope.
Papa we shia oba papa. Abrabo no obe bresa. Enkosiaga. Nti be ma papa, unso hia oba papa. What you say?
Okay.
So we be ma papa na wokoshia oba asebi onim tutuya. Enkosiaga.
Right.
Enkosiaga.
Enkosiaga.
Sa so no oba papa so we shia be ma papa e no so enkosiaga.
Kaka yoda.
Debi.
Aware bon yeti se kaka. Aya wosi. Anyway, that was Sawaba. Now, papers, front page of the graphic.
Okay, and papers,
a dozen.
Daily guide, daily statement. So, Ewaha say the new saving guide, Ewaha, Chronicles, so Ewaha, daily graphic, and our face, the Times, so.
Okay. Enti sabata baba kan sana yebe start efi infa graphic front page, and there is this story about senior high school war pasa war Oti region yeah omo say fees bi on na nyeme bi ase wo school on ma yes students no
Fanayira headmaster say Fanayira
to be enter
and na afi so lamp holder ni na ira wo school mu ho e no na was students bi enter 150 Ghana cedis
150
ai se wonim hu bi utua
eno de wo school wo ho eno nti wo so bi ye bibia ka
okay
so tiasia
bibi koso
school na nya just say it because one hwe ye na asemoba na ye de wo e baba be kan very unfortunate though, but sa ana eti yeah 81 the consequence of not speaking against bad things no ebinu no even though or say senka school authorities in PT etna say jojo
when the PTA for ni nim ho hwe headmaster no intene se na wabosi ma menchire mo na daily graphic ene dia ba katafa etoso miensa ene ebo ya mande no se pasa senior technical school eno ewo Oti region na headmaster yi eye Ruskin Kwame Tewia Kwame okay na wono na wode aba betu dwase esukufo amwo suku mu honom obia entua 150 Ghana cedis na sika na wo mu tua no sika wo se fa na ewo suku mu ho a wo mu use fa no ayira na wodwe ho a wonte ase no na nam so a wo se esukufo nkwada yi obia entua 150 Ghana cedis no echi so wo se lamp holder no so wo suku mu ho ayira obi se suku ni bia obi ase wonim ho hwe enti omuntua sasika no esukufo no dodo na mo ye 2900 enti imagine
so omonya about 400 and something thousand or nearly 440,000
435,000 eruni sika ogigi wi a ne sabeka na we no so no woni PTA anwen ho na wode hihye ne ba monti se no ne nam so ma teacher fo no ene awofo mo ma wo school mu ho no wo mu bu afu pa kire se headmaster no enka bibi se anko ne PTA enwen ho ansana woni o ma ba be kan ho asem na so we oni PTA anwen ho akrata yi edi mu asem aba
and I can be student be answer the one bucket of paint
aye
baby omoje padlock na me imagine students be say 500 padlock no the 500 padlocks at the kwa mo de betu dem
na me bu say
say free senior high school no your problem amomo a wo de omombra no momeka because I don't know why anyway na uni bibi maminda HNA for 4-in-1 gari menda omase so omo de PTA and headmaster be no obeka bibi etia and no answer when you wusu na you are good to go oyema to aso
okay abusa meto aso krata fine to so dubako na dubako aseme wo ho no we eye wo ma ye aban adwuma omoko pension oma ye aban adwuma omoko pension ni afo ho asem ene wa ha na yesi wo mu ye aban adwuma ni wie na so omoko pension na abusua ohia edokru wo mu no enya asem kuma anopen krata e de ho sem aba we ye survey a e ba monten so mu hwehwemu na aba beto dwa se pensionafo na na mo ho kire mo pa won se samre ne so manyinyi kakra na edidie mu obi nso okra wan wontem afe no wo hweba obi nso okra yare nketenketi bia ba be hye ne so na ne nyina mu no okọ pension sika na ya he na eba enti wo mu kyeremu se here and aba beto mo so ho sem ni bi okatafa e to so
no be assassinate for oh yeah obi di ni sika ma se je to na da chi maje no no mo nso ohwe mo nso no investment omo ye na echi e be ka kiro say ye ka ye ton investment ni ye yesin it's quite unfortunate
yeah asem
because for obi be kira there for 40 years so na okofie na sebe ahokire and odi coffee. That's quite unfortunate.
Enti mamento aso katafa eto so du ba ko na se ha sei na no ada na wotwetwemu e na rehosem eto Ghana ye former first lady Nana Kunedu Ajimai a woto anananom se edo no kata edi ne ho nsem aba na omo se ade ye be kai no pa ene se na wokoma mma ogina mu ede mamma ene nkwada ho nsem no bi e wo katafa eto so du ba ko akata yi eboye mu amaniye
ya wo mra bi a ne din na da so PNDC law 111
okay enti katafa eto so 9944 ewo daily graphic mu eboya manie na we yeswafo a wo hwe ye nwomesua ensem so na de nsem ya ba monten so meje di nsem yi yakeka ho nsem bebrenti Ghana for yenya atiase na ne nyina ne sem swafo yi chemu a ye kwa government schools government schools no adekere na ewo ho no English 30% and actually 70 na enumu kura no yesi brofo sem ne doso intima kwala no o kira dia o monte ni etiche ni no e kire nkwada na se enti sisi ade nkwada na o mo sha ase no yemfa local language say bia nipa no Ashanti region eastern region any other regions no kasa nkwada no ebeti ase wo hone no ene yemfa nkire nkwada na de nkata ne de ho nsem aba so afo hwe ye nwomesua nsem so e de aba betu dwa no o kire mu se na be ya amofra no ebeti ni etiche ni eche ochechire ni ne woche no se na be ya amofra no ebeti asienti e na wode nsemi ebetu dwa enti krata etoso aduana 944 na ewo daily graphic
kasa no wonem there is this problem here one will say region na se krubia ewo mo kasa for example Greater Accra ha no okosu ha no ma ga language binum ye bi yetwi ene ade but difficult so be call abia northern region Ashanti region no kasa obi nko ye ga ewo ye tamale very difficult and possible so akwenso ayitenso otamale ehona ne ebe ni den ayite otamale o yenkrani ono kasa oti yenkran kasa enti no no dagbon ye de be kire na na so se ebe den
ayasemu nana
because there was this school where Yarefa Koba say Yarefa ye Accra but student population no votarians edoso enti no ye kire ewe anase ye kire gan ewo school ho
nana asema so for the bayi odwen wo say
omo kire say mofra no ode kasa oti e kire na dia oti ase ente but we live in a country o ka brofo na wutia yesrew ukromu kasa no we celebrate when you make a mistake so enti yen na se yetena se Chinese ni biya ti Chinese kasa
okay
language e define wo nipa no osu ene wo ban but we have lost it because wo body nkra na hwe yedin amode Chantel whatever so ya yedin na ye hwe na kenye na efa wo ya santoa akosia bedu so elikem azugli near the amount but entisa ese e pabrofudi
once nana le okay ama tribes amo yes identity to paya asante for oko asante mantem na ubisa obi adin a obeka chere say frame me pinamai on fabrofudin bi anso be wo ba ye ya chim ya akamfo ni mu a ye nya ne sa ye ka ye fra o say asantewa no kra no menka meka say Bridget ene efreme etini nyina ka ho bie but other tribes in the Ashanti region dear womo de saade no do mu kura mu pa akola 2 years ubusan se efre de omo na brofo dinda obeka che se efreme frem poma ana se poma like local name no eno no obebo enti si esuane ye dia ena enye education nko amu
enye education no mo ampa sabate what's up
Meshahopa.
Oh, I like that. October, yeah, breast cancer awareness week month. Yeah, sa yare no two obia ebusuani nyina you suffer. We pray say there should be a cure, and I say you be seek early treatment said the beya enko
now it's a week we and I bend you the week we share a man in us yes rom omo hoboa no mo hospital bia e ben omo no mo kone screen you omo because settle na e bia na onkwa aje onkwa afiri nsem ya ka say early detection no save your life into bia ntutu meka e mema nyina mo ka ho bi na mo ko hospital na yen screen mo breast no na ye hu say ya re bi wo ma na intempa na yetimi ayeden aso ano e de amama nti na ho pink e wo me ha no ai me ma check me de
wa check me
ma check me de
it means say me ko check me de
of course
I say yes oba to me hwe ba
yeah
na be ma to me hwe oba de
me de oba na ye ma me be ma kran kamanye
metiasie if you said the waka kire me nti me pacho ohimade na ekoso e wo daily guide mu
okay mama for daily guide and track katabone so minority blows alarm over unapproved government programs Baumia malls with Obin Manu government revokes 278 small scale mining licenses KGO group chair Alex Dade honored Tor assets not sold for $22 million CEMCE. Quantity surveyors call for enhanced procurement practice into way a daily guide.
So na me can license na see yaji 280 no o ma yaji on license o mo nye enyo mo na esensu no anyway I have to ask
yo e busi abeto aso me the daily guide net to aso dia ba kata fa to so nkuno se ne na nana ya kai yes wo mo yes small scale mining no yaji 278 wo mo license e dey free wo mo sa government and aje ho nsem ne bie e wa hase kata fa to so miensa edom kuma mo mra hye e na omo kasa na omo ka trega na mampani owura John Dramani Mahama se mampani apa odwumedi ahodo a wose wode e hye Ghana mpuntu omo kena na adwumedi ahodo na wapa ho ntoma no enya de wo mu etia esanse ni nyina ye Ghana yiyo na mu ade ba kwa wo mo sere ene se adwumedi ahodo ni nyina no ko de beba mra hye na ka wo mo abobo ho no mo hu se enwuma ahodo na mampani se wode hye Ghana development mu kena no wo mo be hu se mampani se no kan na saa en wo ye na wo mo se enya mra hye de na se bibi ekoso ebia na adwuma no kura enko sene mampani kan ye no o mu ntimi kan wasem be sanse o mu nim ho nimde bia no ti e na o mo de nsem yi e ba monten so
yeah we the time guest here ntini e be twa ni taw kakrakra de afi so yanko sabate honum street light
we the Ghanaian Times street light crisis $91 million Temamoto Way road furniture vandalized 1 year after inauguration darkness plagues major streets arterial roads mamefa ba ko pena e wanim ha ya no na santo amboso kakra
abusha me the Ghanaian Times e to aso e dia ma Ghanaian Times ka tefe to so dumienu e na e boya manie na eyi na na esu kopie mu e wotema motorway ni so ayesum kabi yesi last year pe afimu ani e na wo mu ekosiesie hokoye street light ahodro e wo kwan ne so na so afi ba ko pentemu no motorway na mu kosiesie so koye street light no me na o ka say ni nyina asan ahia akwakoda na isum e de amade hye mo na kwan ne so eno nam so e makono ba ahodro e na e koso no mu kire mu sem last year no mu koye no mu di $91 million dollars ene koyeye na CCA na de na hye no omo chemo a enti asenhye de nim katafa to so mienu eboya mane na katafa to so edun so ena wo se nyame ya aduma wo ma sebi wo mo di nipa kwa mu dem no wo mo eba be hye tertiary school ase eno eye free government ene de ensemi aba betudwa anope Ghana Times so dia ono e de ba ye bi eno no
Sabata.
You do besi ha.
What the besi ha?
Aye.
Oh, what's it? Anyway, thanks so much. Dialogue shows so newspaper segments and
okay.
the ebro.
Bako wa hama me fenwie.
Okay.
Daily Statement wa ha say katafa to so mi do work na dia compare kwaja pop ani foni da ha say wose wo no ogina ho e de ma asumdwie enye bibia asumdwie nkabom ene kroye ene ogina ho dia ba ogina ho dia ma no pe krata yi eboye mu amane na hwemfoni e da ha e fa nkasa no wa ye ne symbol no number 1 into work Kennedy wogina ho e de ma asumdwie afi yemfensi
asumdwe ampa asumdwe no so no ubenya me pacho H&H Gary 4-in-1 o se abinsuko no ansa ubenya wonsu na de gum na ope choco announce energy no awurade nyankopon bibi ona soya enso ewo ho no me pacho for H&H 40249 717777 H&H as a survival pack survival ampa we pass a second senior high for munya we are kamu ko yes ye be school ye be mama ye call break kakra ye ba the dialogue show continues. Yes, I'm our baby about the dialogue show no so and as a dialogue Jumedia no so on to television. Nana yaw asantia boa na midi Jumedia Huchiami. Good morning, Sempera baby. We wish you the best of everything. Yafa asida Emma H&H Gary or say, hey, this one dear, it's different. Yes, it's really different because variety no any energy any niema a woman no one kasa ohu ebedwiro. Then and I will pay a Gary and a 4-in-1. Yes, we a 4-in-1. Now it makes soaking sweet, smooth, and satisfying. Oh, chocolate vibes, our honum, choco, nama energy, and a very delicious. I feel so and also in nutrients a warm energy and casa. The choice is yours now. The way and I will pay, but media, the make a choice when you need a bit wow. Bomodinenya H&H 4-in-1 soaking sinibi choco and now says soya nina be a bit wow. Mofa you could squee or mobe here be because a ready made and a year survival pack and mofrano say school no and that form. Fair H&H I was 0249 717 777 0249 717 777 na also je usho insinibi na ye aye soko o survival pack manage ho ye Shadrack
yeja
ofa jenu mapie Apo mo dey say
nyame adom ho ye ofa pa cha na so ye
nyame adom Shadrack Fojo secretary my business executives for Kennedy or Hine Agyapong and Osanso ye communicator now to say or can Team Ken Agyapong ho and ye share tour ekoso unity tour no baby akwakusi and afa so ye feedback omunya efimu so said yendi di abaka said dasima and a good morning our dagbani kasemu so say we are sure say no kwa na omo eti honum o follow team no then I wati effort on.
Okay, offer good morning.
Good morning.
Mefa kwenye wesi macha atifo ni arefo he na 2 TV ana pay.
Right.
Sa kwenye we ya mesa fa kwenye wesi na macha atibu mahine Dr. Ohimpon Siama na macha menana. Nana Ponsante Kakabo.
Ufi atibu.
Mende mi free sita.
Oh, okay.
Na macha no pay macha kwa mahina yesi ni foforo. Nana Boati Debra. Nana no pay chiao. The chair business executive for Ken Funyana. Offer me make you one advocacy this morning.
Right.
So free at Tibu as a walk or year. Krobi or your friend in your mossy. And unfortunately coming my video no. A main road that you pay free and cry ha if you come say a fan you see. The videos are out there. You best say the various members of parliament at Tibu and Naiji Hono say. Bridge na say na MPPS or more you know the bridge no omo anwie VIP buses the ko ho nyina ensu to ye entuminko nti besere honorable Sanja Nanja because our constituency and IEG MP no because economic activities are free all the southern parts akwan na mo fa soko mo be hwe na money abanya di nkomo no ma bridge na di hudwuma e de bi
mo be pushi
so mo buy 10 months ni and na project no so ye den e koso
ye be pushi
and I tell you so astro tefo 2018 na mo cha se so mo ye
2018
yeah honorable Makwehene ofi ho no be stop here around 2020 no stop here from then no o me so mo do saka yes ye hu de ko the project na is stored nti e be sere the current MP Sanja Nanja said mo hwe town park no asem so no mo ye den mo hwe nti no offer anapai you heard, I think this is the second round of Unity Tour Honorable Agyapong Echo.
That's right.
Nah, so far so good. Right. Would say the euphoria of form, and can form responses a fee a formal banner. Sabu, new been a culture, and I will share the responses coming from the opponent side, you know, and near my cosina. New been a culture, Sabu, Honorable Agyapong is gaining grounds in the politics of this nation, and especially to become the next flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Here, Obibia or Honorable Ken side Bian. I would just want to tell you this morning, say, Bunkompoko Nashiwa Chikakra.
where around 2023 the way na campaign equal. Now compare what is happening in this moment, you know. Compare it to those times. You will realize that campaign no atiki a new dimension. Na amount for any the air home. And na ensema kasa ye communicated the winning elections, you know. Though this is an internal elections I echo, but on upon air communicate sabio projects and it's already when the visions, the ideas sabio obey president he can implement them. We have been through this season. Who said there are a lot of attacks, issues here, but I'm at the party headquarters committee. Share all these kind of issues here. Also, late, but like I say, they can't so no. But in this dispensation, you heard the candidate all selling ideas, all selling the visions. So say. Me pese me de adiwe emagana for. Now me in my own small way, this is what I have done. I am able to show proofs of whatever thing I have done for the people of this nation. And no honorable Kenyapon ebo who they will. And consistently we have heard and seen people within the honorable Kenyapon company say from 2023 honorable Kenyapon the message consistent has not changed. Industrialization and creating of jobs. This is one thing here over. Your company for consistently their messages does not change. We hear Nana Akufo-Addo from 2008 we see free SHS. He never changed the message because he knew that this is possible, it is doable, it is my own idea that my idea and I'll be able to perfect. So delegates are from you just see a person you call about also. You hear the messages that the various candidates are pushing out there. It's not as though you nipano and the person didn't chikwa and be because of our own selfish interest in Tino, you pushing nipana and pushing nipano. Consistently all the regions here, so the first round 5 regions or call these ones, but we are in and pie and run near the message has not changed. It has been consistent. It has been consistent that I am in for industrialization. I am in to create jobs. I am in for the betterment of the party people. When I said 20 penny other candidate, Obia has the right to say whatever thing he says that. But you say kind of saying, upon just Obama John this draw, people had the opportunity to serve this nation through MPP. Until the period that they had the opportunity to serve, they are more track record, even for the support of the people. We were in this nation when other rumors and things happening, and there will be a phone lines too this year. Let MPP people call in. They will tell you how they suffered to get jobs. How they suffered to get jobs, how they suffered to even to get recognitions. People have spoken and communicated for the political party over the years. By the last 2 terms, those people, when you see them, they will even be hiding because they could not even get opportunity to get close to power or get close to recognition. This is not something I can upon a preachy. What says Sabio, so with me for will be so on court in Curassier, on court hinterlands, and campaign Mawa. A do say it to me, those people you should also recognize them. And yes, you to bani we are no be a last minute or time placards because general traffic light as no I'm an appointment. Obi so what bread party no consistently. I have example the constituency Alaji bi one for Alaji Susu. With the MPP chia sabi menka abusuafo ya. With the MPP chia ma moto accident near but maybe a party mean if as those said on party no and on not can pour around ya but we will be a party ni bia na ho aba asama na ho aka bia no he tried to extend a helping hand. He has done it around man bia when ya issue like that of one man board dance another woman like that I will support him even through this period. Delegates ni na say this communication upon air communicating. He is telling the people of this nation, say, Mama mini MPP a nim kind. Now me ba me, the number one problem we Ghana have Jumasem. And me as a flag bearer of the new patriotic party, as a businessman, the first time in the history of this nation, say, you bring somebody for almost 30 years, what you may combine politics and personal business. Are you very successful? Some you I don't know. Jesus are all right.
We need that worker.
Yes, Jesus are. But you heard in the last 30 years, you heard all the politicians, more spy or more mobile land lights. Say, some you nipa no episode di amanyoku bie no na nipa na ginidi organa ha e wa amanyosimu a ubisa nipa na say we na hyase wo hefa na what has he done hefa na ni so di nu so ekere we have not seen that. We see people na sabio or baby near funny video amanyoku and all of a sudden nipa na be financier of a political party. These are some of the things that on my room no esi eti ani ni ehwe say so obi bedi man wi animu a enye sa fe na Ghana for be pa adwuma ma no ebesi so ne na busuafo nyina. There are people who are doing campaign men na metena na meka say nipa at agencies and institutions to check corruptions no they are the first culprit of corruption. Nipa amayofo a edi anim nyina se ne yate an institution we yate institution we say check corruption. Nipa na etena ase institute ye na so establish the institutions no they are corporate of corruption. We be say nipa we na hyase ne hifa what has he done? Obi wo na de why we ase nyina na say he has been a politician. That's all we need track record bia but nipa no nya no say tam and now you sign to Obama nipa no we are worshiping the people. That era is ending and it is ending with this current NDC government. Say after this NDC government any other person in this nation wants to lead this nation yem penny power what track record yes say wono kwa na afofo oh you nipa bi wo ska. Yeah. But be sana sana do ya wo yema nipa one community there's no proof. Ado e ben wo yema Ghana fo nyina there is no proof to that. Nipa ne ho wodo Ghana fo mu o what ma ti ne ho wodo no e rom Kenyapong throughout the campaign unity to aye ko nyina. You have seen it. One of the big example is what happened in Konfanache the first round no and it was just a visit. Our call ya ko hu say as an emergency unit no wheelchairs e wo nyina mpo no sabio na ebi ni ho and people were even sitting that moment, a record of Kumasi, and we're not sitting and lie about it. Go around Bantima and all the surrounding areas, they are medical equipment, wheelchairs, you could have used the money for his own personal things. Agyapong Kumasi do lighty. The amount of money he invested in that place just in one day was more than 1 million Ghana cedis. Konfanache, you have seen him consistently donating hospital beds running to millions of dollars. This is the person that said you and you are not selfish in the same talking about so on a madoso. There are people in the party of musica. Now, more constitutional doesn't even have access to these people. But Ghana Uhenipa Sabio in political and business life, what touching the people of this nation? There is no single politician. I'll be naming net say why Ghana father yet, why yet or no constituent, why explosive people are there. Nobody can compare to Honorable Kenyapong. We had the project that is going on at 37 Military Hospital, OC Cardio Center Momo. You have seen that we call the northern part of this nation. You have seen that he's made a very big impact on the teaching hospital. Say at the time of crisis, teaching hospital more in your power. It took the intervention of Honorable Kenyapong to come to the aid of the teaching hospital when they had more than 40 members of parliament across the 5 northern regions. Yeah. None of them came together to do all these things. In the same the northern part of this nation. Me, I schooled in the northern part, and I was mostly northern areas. More the kind of people you give them power to go and lead you. Now, more Kasa de na vrongo kasa kwete na wazi kugara enona and na be famu
uko na Vasco
beko UDS
kasa kamema wode dia wote e de kasa kire omo but talking about omo neglect party for ne papa ya kase accident ni ade etiwa constituency ebi o na I remember papa bi a me hunu no na wenyi a ofim ye fe na aboaje na ye omo chese president for ehunu no ka se he wunie no in 69 I would depart in the chibes throughout 2092 ni nyina ese ono dia wokofo mu a Rollins ubekunye yo Rollins ubekunye yo oba edubo ahen begie yo ene bedu kofo so kofo begie yo kofo begie. I wish that man was alive to meet Honorable Agyapong. Now wakase agriculture adia obegina so for that industrialization or can wasem because agriculture producer ye no bebre eco waste and na yan kasa so yentumi enye adia ebe sustaining year prices. For example, school feeding ewo ho no ba be ko ba bi no local rice wo ho yento Enunti farmers na so mo abandon their omo ye no mo copy bibi foforo. Whereas you have say Shadrach or Medina constituency or your farmer or now supply Medina senior high school for nyina rice. You need more hands on your farm, and that's job creation. Because enco wasting, you need suppliers. That's job creation. And not you have just for one. So you take that across the country, 275 constituencies. Look at the impact. Now, me say Ghana for Eshayin, Obekasa afa that agri policy no ho. Nientia, they need to vote for number 1.
Okay, Ofamedase. Ghana for in a way it is an open secret. Say, Oko ports is here ya. Niema Ghana for importing more. Ni yedino. Edos say the using just say you seem to be as a cars need machinery ni we no. Niema yedi import no. Okay, the quantum of fish, meat products, rice, oil and those things. It is more than $3 billion. I imported them out of Ghana.
You are a business.
Yes. When we have the access and the opportunity and everything at our disposal, Ghana offer say area say yi kwan for na say emframa etutu ne boy ne gu chance ne so ensutobre du ne setepe won say ewu akwasha se fifi chance ne so.
Yeah.
That is to tell us
no, even the kwan ya omu yi kra ya fan say anwea ne ade no ya mix with cement ne ade no.
Obekona banchi kra fifiri wom. Obekona ekwan no ho obo say body caterpillar ya mafaso na body kra san apia firi mu. Ye nyina yenim o de Ghana ha mo amoye construction ye be san anwea gu ho. That's annually di more than 3 weeks. Penaba almost a bunch of free or annual. Maintain free room, body free room. So it takes up a leadership that has experienced the real life situations. No, what Timiaka said, me, I want to do this, and me, I will do it, and I have the track record to do that. Share, because we be new mama offer to have the vision and implementing the vision. There are 2 different things. You can desire to become anything you want to become. But nipa what adwempo na watimi implement sa adwempo no. So if the person is coming out with any form of idea, so be your name me no banks say kwajebosia, who business are operating na me afina me start business the bank will give you money before they come and attend to me no matter the sort of idea me want.
You need to prove to them.
Yes, because but me I have the track record. Sure. Yeah, access to the northern regions no. I'm a trahano pay no kan makasi be say if there is anybody that has maligned, undermined the integrity of the people of the North, it is their own members of parliament and now currently the sitting president. I sat here and said, say, John Dramani Mahama as a president of this nation, say on Yashi Kurana, he should take at least 2 years. No one developing the northern part of this nation. Because that's a free techimai. Ufri and King Kensu Krampo, Francis, so called techima cracker. Now do baby up. Uko asusu ne da ohe ensase pa egu ho ene nyame adom e ho so no omo wo these 2 seasons su tobre ho ene we ho ntino they are able to farm and farm well but
trankoko
na hade
na wo ko ye mansa kono
wo ko kono hwe ensase egu so ho wo frankoko na
kasoa
yeah wo ko na wuwa atibie na wo ko asubone wo ko nkyene ne sa ewe so na ko hwe ensase pa egu ho he enkyene ketepa achi wo no na me Agyapong hospital into those areas we faho. Now Chinese are in that mountains. You are banchi kese amo exporting, and the people of this nation yet ha. Not because we can do it. It is a leadership problem. Nipa na ya to abamo mo si ni enim sesabio. They do not have any of these experiences. The current president, and until he became the president of this nation, I'm daring anybody to come out and say these are his visible and tangent businesses he created. There is none that we can point out to. He was just a communicator, assemblyman, a member of parliament, a minister of state, a vice president, and a president of this nation. Even not anything. Your places in the northern part of this nation. It is in the northern part. It's one of those areas.
How do they feel.
How do you feel?
Yes.
Your members of parliament are moving the northern part of this nation. The president is a northerner. The speaker of parliament a northerner. And I sit here and I can tell you that more than 50% of the people involved directly in the governance of this nation, they are from the northern part of this nation. More than 50%.
Yeah.
They are from them. It is some you want the convoy and I want in the Semunum street so and you see the kind of jobs your people are doing now. And it is some Yana and Yamofer and Yamonu. Say you have all the opportunities, you have all the assets, you could go back to your place, create the jobs. Open a very loyal, very hardworking people. On any day is the northern people in this nation.
And hardworking.
And very hardworking.
It is very solid.
It's Nipa may very knowledgeable. So I say me go school pay attention. You will see them, the professors and the doctors around. You will see them. Why would you not sit down? Me, I'm very much passionate when it comes to northern issues and places when it comes to farming and all these issues. Because the land is there and everything. That is what Honorable Kenepen is preaching, that he is going to turn the whole northern part of this nation to be the food basket of Ghana.
Exactly.
It's the best. Bagbin, any President Mahama, at least, you have powerful people, but 3 okrum ha. You are the first 2 of them, the Speaker of Parliament and the President of this number Vice President. You best them say in this time, Honorable Kenepen has started preaching his intention for the northern part of this nation. We are very passionate. Whatever that is happening in the northern part of this nation, you best them say in this your turn and even anything. When you say. John Roman when I say for 1 year, won't develop any part of this nation, but turning their eyes to the northern part, people will not complain.
No. The thing is, I am not to say they are working. I am in one say, Yonko say obre. Na ofo say, and none of them are manipulating. If say not dream of former, the ober can be ano.
Nipa come the Nipa come you hear ma. No matter Yansan agent at that point we're vulnerable.
Yeah. That's true, and that's exactly what they are using. They use poverty as a weapon to manipulate.
Yeah, the Nipan bakwa hu chire ne hu hia musa na don dede yaba, ya beche kuruaba, ya beche pan, ya beche 550. Yes, there was a time in this nation NDC were distributing saucepans, head pans, and the matter for na sabio nipa tnate masa inhumane thinking about him say me nua na moja kora na me nam me ntimi mfa kwan bia so mboa na kwan metimi mfa so aboa na say me nkoto pan man say onso woni tirim. When we have all the lands available in the northern part of this nation, na ye woman anytime dam na ewo we no Burkina se Bagada na mu bibia, everybody in the northern region, especially cause a friend is saying the black voter and white voter in between those areas, because the poor place will flood more than 3 months. And for over 60 years, the main leaders are none of them is coming up with the idea that we are going to dam these waters across the 5 northern part of this nation, channel them to various areas. The farm produce are Greek. It takes less than 2 months. That is 8 weeks to produce a broiler.
Right.
The 6 weeks will be our portrait more experience that in 6 weeks you should be able to raise a broiler for the market.
And the demand for eggs and this
is so high. It's so high. It's so high. Yeah, all the poultry feed now, I say producing. We have all the feed available on our market in Ghana here. The soya bean, the wheat bran, and the few ones of but fish feed near Ghana is Ghana and Penufata Kumama yes in Surina. When we could have converted some of these waters for fishery activities.
Yeah.
See how the stretch of the white and the black water. We could have raised sardines in this river, in these lakes, across the whole of this nation. We wouldn't need that. But we hear Arjuna assume that yeah, 18 implemented. So people catch up and say he's going to create jobs. I ask them what have they created? They are politicians in this nation. Yeah, kind of mama. Even as we speak now, they are unemployed politicians.
Yeah, why?
Because the only thing they are doing is politics.
Yeah.
Is in politics. They are only working because they were politicians. Aside that, then nothing.
And that's not a profession.
That is not a profession. It's a catch delegates, more 200 Ghana cedis, 500 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis, we demand for 1 day. That's sabi you, cotton birthright, cotton with future, and massa any panel. The panel look around the people, the family members, see how their life gets changed within a short time. Nothing will cause any pakron anymore. This all the done from answer. When you are the person that gives the person power, you can't be there. They don't have your interest at hand. It's over.
In this baku school, our school bi wa office ro na baby onamoko no zongo no bibi kura nka ne se mi metwam a school so zongo no mu me ba nko ho anode akọ ha no wi a waka cho se mema wa yo kada
no ba no akọpụ school mo na bruchi ono no ba no ba na convoy dinani we were somebody who aspiring to become a leader of this nation anya hwe no ubetimi abobo ni nyuma so or steel plant or water company or farms or media firms or plastic company or like you can mention across the various enterprises at least in every sector or some kind of a touch or the improving the
lives of the people,
the life of the people and the economy of this nation, because the amount of taxes Honorable Kenyapong pays to the government of Ghana out of the workers and in the business, I don't think there is any politician in this that pays that kind of taxes to the government. I don't think so. Over the 30 years from 1992, has been doing business and supporting this economy and investing and making aid. Ghana for car. One of these Arab countries, you know, the whole nation is one of the biggest contributors when it came to that time. And most of the people were coming from the northern part of this nation. And during the COVID time, see the donations this man made. It is time Ghanaians will recognize and would realize that Nipa Sabu, Ebishan in some of me, those are the people who should go close to them. And Honorable Kenyapong, throughout his Nigerian initiatives, you know, all the old executives in the party, no, they've been given recognition. Say, this is the kind of mindset. Now, Honorable Kenyapong echo round, he's signing the contract with all the delegates. The forms are there. Yeah, all the delegates say delegates behind the emphasis detail in record everything on paper, and it is happening in the campaign office. Delegates are so far they contact you, calls are being made to them every day. Yes, so this is a leader that is recognizing the effort of every member that wants to campaign for the new patriotic party, and we are going in for power. There is something that happened last week. Say, number of delegates, number of members of parliament, about 60 something of them, I declare support for one candidate. May catch a delegate for you. When you see some of these things, and I may catch a Honorable Kenyapong supporter and then the campaign and then communicate unless you don't have access to figures and the real facts on the ground. You talk about in the 2024 elections. Dr. Bawumia had the whole 137 members of parliament or had the whole government machinery. There was a time all the 16 regional chairmen of the new patriotic party conferred on it and gave them his support. We went to an election, we had 41%. There are regions we could not win even one constituency in those regions. And when you see some of these things happen, you ask yourself that the caliber of people endorse you, are they endorsing to kill the party or they have the party's interest at hand? This morning, I was just making a few analyses and I bet I have. Okay. Me did this revelation by offer. It will shock you. You heard about your course in 2024 now. There are regions, general elections. No, once a region be our constituency, especially with this greater Accra region, you have 33 constituencies. Ashanti region with 47 constituencies. And you know, we had the Upper West region. There were 11 constituencies in our Upper West region. Out of the 11 constituencies, at the presidential level, Dr. Bawumia lost all the 11 constituencies. It is the only member of parliament who that constituency, no, because say I'm still endorsing Dr. Bawumia. Then you should know the kind of mindset was any because some will be probably about Dr. Bawumia. They should have even won a single constituency for Dr. Bawumia in the Upper West region. So we're back in the Upper East region. There were 15 constituencies in the Upper East region. Upper East region, 15 constituencies. Dr. Bawumia lost the constituency election to John Beno. He lost all the 15 constituencies. It was a constituency be parliamentary side or presidential. The presidential, he lost the 15 to John Dramani Mahama. There are people that are representing the new patriotic party. Today they are saying they are endorsing Dr. Bawumia. The delegates should ask Nipa what Upper East say. What did they do for Dr. Bawumia at the constituency level? Olusini to John Dramani Mahama. Oba Savannah region, there were 7 constituencies in the Savannah region. Dr. Bamian lost all the 7 constituencies in Upper region to John Dramani Mahama. A descendant will be free Upper Savannah region or endorsing Dr. Bamian. Ubiza won't say, who endorsing on what moral grounds? 2024 election. What were you doing for him? It will be Antraman Uncle Common Timpo. Or call the Western North. There were 9 constituencies in the Western North. Dr. Bamian lose all the 9 constituencies to John Dramani Mahama. International with Western North. Eba say, made me support Ama Dr. Bamian. You did it in 2024. He didn't see anything. He did not win a single constituency in the Western North after the 9 constituency. So today, Uba's over supporting now. What have you made? You have not done anything. And yet, over the voter region, there are 18 constituencies in the voter region. Dr. Bamian did not win a single constituency in the voter region. Over Oti region, there are 9 constituencies in Oti region. Dr. Bamian did not win one single constituency. The facts are there. Uba Bono Easter, my own constituency. Dr. Bamian, there are 11 constituencies in the Bono East region. Dr. Bamian did not win a single constituency in the Bono East region. People should not confuse it with parliamentary. At the constituency level for the presidential, he did not win a single seat there. Uba Bono regional, there are 12 constituencies. He won only 1. John Dramani Mahama won 11 of those constituencies. So there were 7 regions. Out of that 7 regions, there are more than close to 70 constituencies. Dr. Bamian did not win a single constituency there. Oba half a regional, there are 6 constituencies. Yeah. Dr. Bamian only won 1. He lost 5 to John Dramani Mahama. Western, there are 17 of them. Dr. Bamian lost 16 constituencies to John Dramani Mahama. He won only 1. Oba Central Regional, there are 23 constituencies. Dr. Bamian lost 21 constituencies to John Dramani Mahama. He only won 2. Oba Greater Accra Regional, there are 33 constituencies in the Greater Accra region. Dr. Bamian only won 2 of them. He lost 31 of those constituencies to John Dramani Mahama. Over the Northeast region, there are 6 of them. He won 3, NDC won 3. Over the northern part of Ghana, that is the northern region proper now, there are 18 constituencies. Dr. Bamian lost 13 constituencies out of the 18. He won only 5. Over Eastern region, there are 33 of them. The highest ever time you lose vote Eastern region, it was in 2024. There were 33 constituencies. We lost 10 of those constituencies to NDC. We won 23 of them. Over Ashanti region, there are 47 constituencies in the Ashanti region. Dr. Bamian lost 9 constituencies to NDC. It has never happened in the history of this nation. Say, we call Eastern region, we will lose 10 to NDC. Ashanti region, we will lose 9 to the NDC. So, in China, so Kofani Pass 62 system, you or more supporting Dr. Bamian. This is the real record that shows more beyond Shakomani Timpo. Because Dr. Bamian, as a person, he does the people I talked about last year. We had Nipe Koto for the John Dramani Mahama had almost 180 members of parliament, more than 180 members of parliament. Ono vote as a president, o can vote Buma. And those see 187 members of parliament. Ono no one single person. Yeah. Dr. Bamian as a leader of the New Patriotic Party, we won only 88 members of parliament. O can 88 vote Buma. And those see Dr. Bamian vote to by 560,000. What does it tell you? It tells you that nipa nankasa eto abama MP before no. Ono mo per members of parliament for no essing president no. Let me give you some few revelations. Oko another constituency. He is one of the leading persons for Dr. Bamian. Oko another constituency. Another as a person no. Enya 29,640 votes. Over Dr. Bamian has 16,516 votes. That should tell you that the people of Nsawama Dwajiri epe another prayer asem since Dr. Bamian asem. These are the revelations. Oko obi to say Eko Vincent Asifua our Otafu constituency. Eko Vincent enya 34,000 vote plus. Dr. Bamian 33,000. What it is telling me say, nipe Otafu pankro no. Epe Eko Vincent Asifua asem since say Dr. Bamian be president of this nation. Oko Samia Oku constituency. He is one of the leading persons of Dr. Bamian. The constituency Samia Okunya 28,365 votes. Dr. Bamian 25,057 votes. That should tell you that nipa wo Agyapong North no. Samia Oku asem since Dr. Bamian asem. This one should send message to the delegates. Oko Agyapong Kroma constituency onya 18,000 votes. Kakada so. Now what did to Dr. Bamia? Dr. Bamia 15,931 votes. About NIPA 62 now declare support for Dr. Bamia. 70% of them in your vote on constituency as in Dr. Bamia. That's this, so this what is happening no. It should not end it with more beyond because I'm for now 137 no medina chimpo 137 as opportunity when for 1 vote. Then the 62 do it here. One we are on cross 30% vote. So we are telling the delegates that these are the real revelations and the real performance. We pack atitre Dr. Bamiachino. Mon ko hear mo performance in the 2024 elections. Now mon fan to nipa na nka se mo pese obeni party na nimu. Na mo hu se sam profo is a party no wadwen pom ti say am pass am be say party no eba power. You will get to know it. Honorable Kencity Media constituency olusu ye Dr. Bamiasu lusu that same constituency.
I then say yakwa election and a competition. No be ana be power.
Yeah.
It will be a walk into such contest no. Ya wadwen sir. There will be people who will not be against you. Take that on board. Then focus on your message like they are doing now. Said me, my imagine say, may solve unemployment. The grassroots of the party, enyema ehiano, number 1 adia meye the amomo. Yeah, enya there ubega ubia no obeka say me there, baby a bijina na mijina. But when you get distracted, that's where the problem is. And I'm glad Team Ken are not distracted. They are focused on what they are doing. Continue with the unity tour. By the time you know, now the party will not be breaking up, but we all come together and support Honorable Agyapong as the flag bearer of the party. As a primary, you know, eteki MPP as an opposition party. It's all about the primaries, and the Jai government, you know, or and it's only few people, and media, no, unfortunately, are not on our side right now. It makes it difficult for us to see and abino for example, Minister of Environment, Honorable Bua, yeah, Omaji, small scale mining for licenses. They are nearly 300. The point is, how more licenses? No more say at the Nakasa, no more doors, no licenses. The problem is still there, and it seems not to talk about it. School placement, I say no, the highest bidder, school, open. And it's just going on. Nobody cares about it.
Ghana Health Service or Muslim system and they are returned back to manual music folders. Insurance and
yes.
Of our it has happened. Also, MPP Nimra home. Yeah, well, Nipa a Kasa, a departing Kasa, and Childom a party. No,
yeah,
Nipa a Kuma party Nipa. When we're going into the 2023 primaries, they started listing. Or microphone in a way, your 10 cents of one of Agyapong, 10 cents. So I'm the targets any penny they all were in defense of the political party.
Okay.
You did that to secure cheap political points at the expense of the interest of the political party. Because and there will be a pushy and I don't know Agyapong Uncle Kasa and Uncle Kasa. Uncle Kasa ne. They may 11 cents.
The 12 cents.
We have seen the vibrancy of Dr. Bamian when it comes to the economy of this nation. You may say, I say, we are for 10 months. I'm not presenting main budget. I'm not presenting media budget. Where in the niche and where in on any platform has Dr. Bamian criticized the economy now? Of what must say?
Yeah.
About we are Kunyaso, what in the budget about? What the media budget about? The economy in your the inflation rate, the dollar CD rate near the other. We champion somebody as an economic desire. Wadia, Emma, Sabio, MPP, independent who Dr. Bamian said, and the economic lectures, money. In the communication for the party, Sabio, we don't silence any people when human. But what the problem now is say when the party was in power now, some few selected people gang themselves as the communicators of the party, and you could not even get close to those people because of the benefits they were getting. In the party, everybody is expecting you same people to do that, and these are the same people almost supporting the agenda, you know, for one political, one presidential candidate. When it becomes that, you don't expect the opponent. Some you the last election, no, yet under you say, or the government when he has a competition to do with you.
Yeah.
This is where the strength and the power and the authority of the party should have been in effect. You were the party system no and I do individual political aspirants no. So this is the time our MPP as a party from our chairman, secretary, organizers, and those people, the real communicators are party for and these are the communicators. And no one also saw Munkuku Kaka Dinipo Akupachi say, Omo campaign mano. It is the time the party should have summoned them say, you are a spokesperson for the party when it comes to communication. Right. We have all the communicators of this political party say, this week, I'm buying some but all those people now, they and they are giving all their attention. That is what I sit here and tell you that the current crop of a party leadership, no matter what Obiabe can be, for the performance, from 2020, 2016, 2020, we realize that this is one of their worst crop of party leadership. Even as of now, you expect that communicating against the government when we have a whole department for that. So what is that department? Yeah, the party communication department. You know, what have they been doing about this government? What do you expect? Everybody says, "I can camp or government." You know, what is your camp doing about the government? We are seeing the dollar rate going up. What has Dr. Bamia said about it? Because he cannot say. You cannot say anything about it as we speak now. You can't talk about it because it is nothing to write home about as compared to this one. I had to say, Ubi Akwada, no Johnson, Nessa Ubi Akwada, and I won't go down now, but I can be or Johnson once. You can't do that. That is what we are facing in this moment. Though it is time and cap this material movement, we should have had objective people in the political party. Yeah. Even now, in the rank and file of the leadership of a party in Kwambono, most of them,
they should be doing this.
They should be doing some of these things.
They are on various committees.
You know the details that is going on. Whatever information that is being discussed, you know them. But all of you have been compromised. Say you are for one candidate, so you don't even want to waste your time and even talk about Nema party in So all these things should go back in the minds of delegates in your team. Say your party is here, you MPP party, you engineer you, we catch us in a year because Nipana ye almost second dealing with the other issue opponents, as in NDC, all of them have been compromised. Using their energy for one political candidate. And they say the other people we cheated them, we robbed them, it wouldn't happen like that.
It wouldn't happen like that. Mema, 2 minutes, all too soon. Our time is just getting closer. We need to lead the stage for national agenda to continue. Mema, 2 minutes. Ghana for MPP delegates and Kasa. That's the only choice they have now is Honorable Ken.
Okay, Ofamedase, Anopai, Yebefa Kwanya Wesne, Yene MPP delegates na di nkomo once again. I am somebody that I speak to fact, I speak to figures, I speak to the real issues. Party no, yete party no, ebepemene. Nipa di party na nimu nyina no. Yehwe babia party ni jina sisia na. We did not present a good candidate for the 2024 elections. We did not present a candidate that had a message in 2024 elections. Obintiminfa and Kokonketenkete winning election, but that is what happened. All what we were preaching, it is possible. What is possible? There is no campaign message, and we lost the election. From the year 2000 to the year 2024, no political party among MPP NDC has presented a flag bearer will lose election to the members of parliament. It has never happened before. there is no candidate. Wako elections, we will lose 7 regions constituencies. It has never happened before. What we are telling the delegates in the same, Monfa nipa de Wakano, or one senaho, Nipa Mobeti defending no what's in Sanu Juma, Nipa Mobeti defending what's in West, Nipa what track record for the political party, the contribution to the political party. That is what you should do. Someone Yanesa or Chinabino, Nipa will support the party now. No, the honor can upon a reference. Nipa or Koso, even in this era, campaign, or top companies, Egusu Funny Power, rubber company. A plastic company, as in this same moment, Wakwaja as Goma area, you may see one of the biggest pharmaceutical company in this nation. So this is the candidate we can easily sell to Ghanaians because in this dispensation, a Juma, and one Ayasem, and all what he's preaching is that I'm going to create jobs and I have created them and they are visible for you to see them. And the delegates, you catch them on a power. Mabo also. Nipa supporting campaign. Mom cohere mo performance as against the presidential candidate, you know. Now who says any panel party mo don o ma dwinimu and ask for their own personal interest. Thank you very much this morning.
Yada Shebrak for Joe asese onyamre no ne akasa or dialogue show no so asida ene de ma H&H Gary so osoya sin ema yedi dwumedi edebro 4-in-1 me pacho wo pechuko energy anaso so pesoya ni nyina ubenya bi ewo H&H honum eye fully packed, very nutritious bibi biya bema ni power pomudi asipi no ebi ewom me pacho emraso se ubeden ubenya wo H&H Gary, media my friend is super Gary because a fully packed and now said Omanka Somokano a survival pack. If it's a school for Bequay, school sem any addition sem no, I am adding. We hear be a bema energy level no hours through. Nina Nessa Ubenya H&H Gary Ibina when you be annum. Bomadina from 0249 717 777 0249 717 777. Yeah, that was the Winyamre at the share. Yes, sorry, yeah, because national agenda eba abetwaso. Koso now we feed no and then the television so. Your friend na ya Santia boa. Onyamin shiraw se Winyamre na
birthday.
Oh yeah, yenuanum bi edi omawoda. Happy birthday, Madam Miriam Amponsa. Ene wawoda onyankopon hia Miriam na onya okesi de onya media show mu se feshe de onya asase su bia no onyankopon hwe na emrem. Happy birthday once again Madam Miriam Amponsa. Aha ene de dwumade ni nyina esi ana birthday fufuro ho bio. Oh okay, we Tom's Premium. Wow, we did the Edo Tom's Premium. Happy birthday Big Tom. BGD said they would down TV issue there wapomude no onyankopon be koso na waye wo kese onhyirawo na de onyamedia show mu sefe be share no onyam e wo wiase bia no embrem. God bless you Big Tom onyamedia wo kese. Is there other one? We need to celebrate our own anyway. Aha na edi dwumade ni nyina esi onyame hyirawo so onyamre a ode ehwe yen ye dan ho ye ba national agenda is next.